Hey guys, MJ635 here, and today I'm going to be doing another LEGO set review. And as you can see, you cannot see the box right now, and that is because I have put the bag that I have the box, I had the box in before this review is in front right now, so there it is. So, in case you were wondering, this is the LEGO Inside Tour 2018 exclusive set. So, without further ado, I'm going to be removing this and finally, on this channel at least, revealing what the set is. So without further ado, let's remove the bag, and there we go. This is the set right here. It is number 400025, and the name is on the front, as you can see right here. Very fancy looking. You can also see right down here that if I lift the box up, this is the 12th out of 80 of this specific one that have been made, and it does have this sort of style where it has the box in the middle and then it has kind of a wrap around part in them to cover the outsides. Here's the other side of the box. Various pictures and fun stuff. There's the bottom too. There we go. And then both these sides are just the white box showing through. Now let's take a look at the back of the box. And as you can see, it does talk about the history of the model that the set is based on. If I push the box back more and try not to hit the tripod, then you can see most of it. And as you can see, it says LEGO Inside Tour down there. It has LEGO website, as well as a picture of the people that went on the tour, but for my specific tour. It also does have some facts about the brick-built LEGO Ferguson tractor, which is the set, in case you didn't know. And it also does talk about the different design and the history of the tractor and all that. So that's all that text that's on there. And I could read it, but this video is going to be long enough as it is. So without further ado, I am going to now unbox the set. So here is the unboxed set, and now we'll kind of take a look at what's included. So obviously you do get the box right there. You do get the instructions also, and you do get this kind of weird cardboard divider that was in the box. I don't know if you caught it on the unboxing or not because I speeded up, but this was diagonal in the box, separating some of the parts. So that is that. You also do get 3 bags with numbers. One is numbered 1, and then there are 2 bags with the number 2 on them. And you do also get 2 loose tire pieces. So now that we have taken a look at the contents of the set, I'm going to take a look at the instructions, then we'll build the set and all that. Alright, so now let's take a look at the instruction manual. As you can see here, the instruction manual does have the sort of architecture binding style over here. And now let's take a look at the pages, see what there is to see. You do have a nice LEGO Inside Tour timeline of the various different sets, I assume, that have been available, but I do not know. So does this continue over? Yes, it does. So yes, these are the different sets that you've been able to get by attending the LEGO Inside Tour over the years. So lots of different sets. Did start with 2005, 2006, as you can see. You also do get a bunch of different other stuff in here of all these different pictures of the other sets. So I'm assuming if you go on this in future years, then you'll see this set on the timeline, and you will still see all the other sets. So that is very interesting right there. And now it seems like we do get into the regular building instructions, as well as you have a nice QR code here for, I don't know, maybe how to use a brick separator, but I don't actually know. So yeah, it looks like now we get into the instructions. As you can see, there are only 2 numbered bags, and you build this part and then this part. And yeah, so it seems like the rest of this is just regular instructions, and that seems to hold true. Then you do have the parts list in the back, and then you just have on the back, you don't have any take the product feedback survey or anything, you just have the LEGO logo on basically just black printed stuff, and there's some text at the bottom like copyright information and trademark and all that fun stuff. So overall, I'm very pleased with the box and instructions. The quality really is there, and you can tell that they spent a lot of time getting all the details just right. So now that we've taken a look at these 2 aspects of the LEGO Ferguson tractor, I'm going to build it for you guys, and then we will take a look at the model. Alright, so here are the extra pieces included in the set. As you can see, there are quite a few of them. And to point out some more interesting pieces, we do have this piece back here, which is quite a large extra piece, besides the brick separator, because that comes in a lot of sets. But that is an unusually large extra piece, and when I was building it, I thought that I didn't put it in when I was supposed to, but I looked in the instructions, and apparently this is an extra piece, so I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm not complaining, but that's just kind of unusual. You also do have a bunch of other pieces among here, and as you can see, quite a few of them are in light gray. And I will point out a few of the ones that I think are kind of cool. Like, you obviously have this one, which is just cool. This one, this one, this one, this one. A lot of these are cool pieces, but those are the few that I think that are really neat pieces to have extras of. So, before we talk about the build, I'm going to quickly mention the building experience, and overall it was pretty fun, besides getting confused about whether or not I was supposed to put that piece in or not. And the one thing that I did notice that I didn't like a whole lot was that once you do the second bag, because there's so many light gray pieces, it was kind of hard to find a few things, but once you go on through the build, it would get easier like it did. So not really any complaints there. Just I don't know how you would solve that with the overabundance of light gray parts on the Ferguson tractor. So now that we have talked about this stuff, I'm going to now show you the build of the set. Alright, so here is the tractor build. As you can see, it is very much looking like the box, and we will get into it. So right here is the build, like I've said. So just kind of starting out in the front here, you do have this nice grill effect going on, which I like. You also do have the front tires, which can be steered by using the steering wheel, and it works just like you think it would, so that you can drive your Ferguson tractor around if you do ever acquire this set. You also do get these printed tiles on each side, which do say Ferguson on them. Let me show off this one. So you do get both of these, which very nice pieces to get a printed piece in a set that's so exclusive. So then even if you take it apart, which I probably won't, you'll still have it, and it will still be cool because it's like, hey, I have this set that almost no one else has, even though a bunch of other people will probably have it, but that's fine. So also looking at this detailing in here, I think that this is very well done right here. I like how they have included detailing on both of these sides here, and I think it looks very nice overall. So that's looking good. And this top I also like a lot, outside of this tile right here. It's just kind of throws off the whole curved shell of that, I guess. So now we'll kind of move back in towards the seat area, which I find very interesting because it's using an armor shell from the Star Wars buildable figures, which is a nice use of that piece. You also do get these massive wheels, which all the wheels on this vehicle are just free-flowing wheels. The axles don't carry through, so you could just spin one side and not the other side, and that's fun and all. But also we do have these things right here which can rotate a bit, which I don't believe is intentional, but still very cool looking wheel coverings, or fenders as some I believe would say. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not a car person, so I wouldn't know. So then on the back you do have this plow right here, which when you drive around the tractor does spin, which is a very nice play feature, even if you are going to probably just be displaying this set. I like how this looks a lot. I just like how the whole tractor looks quite a lot. So now that we have taken a look at the tractor and kind of seen what there is to see, I will now kind of summarize everything in the conclusion and give my final thoughts on this set. Alright, so that has pretty much been everything that you get in the set. So now it is time for my conclusion, which is pretty much just going to be a conclusion this time, because if you didn't go on the tour, then I imagine it will be very hard to find this set for sale, and even if you do, it'll probably have a very high price on it. So obviously I would recommend it if you want to spend all the money on it, or if you already have it, and at that point, you know, you don't really have a choice whether you get it or not, but it might be a good idea just to keep it. So now that we have kind of done that, I'm just going to kind of summarize everything I've said in the video and add some additional thoughts. So as far as the box and the instructions go, I don't really find anything wrong with them. They're good, high quality stuff, and that's really all I could ask for, especially on a very special set like this. So no problems there, good job, and all that fun stuff. So now it's time to take a look at the tractor, which again, there's not really a whole lot wrong with it. It's a good looking tractor, it does what it does, and it is pretty sturdy of a build as well. So I don't actually think I really have any complaints about the tractor. Maybe just these, but that's not really a complaint at all. So overall, this is really good set. I think that the one complaint that I did kind of bring up, and that does kind of still stand, is if you do look down kind of the front of this, you can see that there's this tile sticking up, which I don't like because it kind of ruins the curve of the top of the tractor, but that's not really anything to complain about. Overall, this is just a really well done build and really well done set, and that, to be honest, that's all I could ask for. So I think that's going to conclude my review of this set. It is very nice, very well done. I like the steering and all the fun stuff you can do with this. So if you do have this set, let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? You know, love to hear what you have to say if you have the set. And once again, that's pretty much going to do it for this review. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at the LEGO Inside Tour 2018 Special Edition, Extra Rare, Limited Edition set. So that's been it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.